home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on last year's national champion, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Little. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Rebels offense will have the first possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
He's brought down. 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They'll ride the hot hand. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ellington. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw at Simmons. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now is when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But Jesse, 7 games in, we ain't crowning a national champion.
No doubt about it. And listen, they've looked good for most of the first half of the year. Obviously, that's why they've got that number beside their name now. But when you're the #1 team, all that means is the games get bigger and bigger as you go. So still lots of meat on the bone for this team.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to the ground game on the left. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lacey. Turning it on, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Rebels!
And how about the job by this offense. This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Auburn's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. He'll pull it on the read. Makes it past the marker. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. The Tiger quarterback getting it done on the ground like they've seen at Auburn in the past.
And the great Auburn teams, it always seems like they got a quarterback with great mobility that can get first downs, and it kind of sets the table for the rest of the Auburn offense.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
The play action fake. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. It's a running room. Inside the 10. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Now with the 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Oh, they're after him. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Oh, the attempt is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to scramble. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Snagged out of the air. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
When you see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They'll run it from the gun.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Looking for space. It's Lacy. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. To the air, it's Simmons. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. And if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
They'll go to the ground. Powers through the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Let's go. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Big fella moving. Touchdown! Oh, miss! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The give to the tailback. Nice move to pick up yardage. Got enough for the 1st. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
You know, in the SEC, you're going to have to run the football if you're going to win games. And you can go on and on talking about great Auburn running backs back in the day, but right here, right now, if this team's going to win an SEC championship, they need to force-feed this guy the football and let him go to work.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
The Tigers want to move quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're just continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Pocket breaking down. Complete to the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Gives it on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Running back searching for a hole. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
And this offense has put a nice drive together. I don't mind the run on 2nd down. We're not in a hurry. We actually want to use a lot of this clock. But more importantly, we want to punch this in the end zone. We want to cut into...
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the ground. He's got it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quick completion to the right. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Tackle is made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Nolan. Right down the middle. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Brown. The Tigers in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that, pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Got it on the outside. It's Davidson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. A big 3rd down coming in. Hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Auburn sends out the punting unit.
Really nice job on the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Moves around to clear up the vision. Powers through. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Sends it downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Rebels send out the punt unit. This will be their 1st punt of the afternoon. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. There he goes. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Leonard. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Auburn offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, the ground game. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, for the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Fires to the big fella. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. He wants to throw it. Fires to the right. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He'll try to take it back. Pulled down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see. On the move, it's Robinson.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Going to swing it on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Makes the catch. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
He's going to take off. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Going for the marker on the ground. Across the 45. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And that's a really good job on 4th down, man. The running back knowing where he needed to get. But how about the defense? They sell out, bring all those bodies up. If you make one of those guys miss, a lot of time with all those guys near the line of scrimmage, it can lead to a big play. New set of downs for this offense.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. The give on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Lacey. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Rebels are marching down the field. To the air, it's Simmons. Got it in the middle, it's Bradley. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you got to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And the Heat will get home. Quarterback goes down at the 17. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Getting deep in the 3rd quarter here. Clock stopped with a minute and a half to go. And back to the air on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Brown.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. The side. Turn there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. On the ground, it's Lacey. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Brings into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat, it's been that kind of day for this defense.
They'll run it from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Working that left side now. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. The give to the back. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And the route is on. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
RPO complete to open the drive. At the 35, he's open. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Brown. Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, his coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. And he was flat and missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. This offense starts deep in a hole. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Give to the back. Runs into a wall. They'll give him one out to the 8.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. And the Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left. But, man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackle.
He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Takes the handoff. It's great. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Rebels will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. They're working that left side. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Auburn doing business in the red zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's caught downfield. They'll immediately call timeout. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Robinson. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Simmons. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.